world on the cyber frontier. Beyond time and space, there's no there, there's no here. There's no way to stop what is now very clear. Computers are making the final frontier. A battle is fought without losing a soul. A city is caught under one man's control. A spiraling web of distrust, hate, and fear. New wars will be fought on the cyber frontier. There's no limit to where information can go. No government agency can stop the flow. It grows exponentially year after year. Knowledge is king on the cyber frontier. As long as there's bars, you are never alone. By laptop or desktop or tablet or phone. There are ways to communicate to far and near. The world's growing small on the cyber frontier. We're sending our robots to look around Mars. Our radio signals reach out for the stars. We don't know who's out there if someone can hear. Maybe they'll come to us on the final frontier. Okay. I see I have 3 brave souls who stuck with me. That's very nice. That's very sweet of you. I am, as most of you know, an old blind trekker. And my first love was Star Trek. So I have to write a Star Trek song, right? Okay, so this is my Star Trek, my nod to Star Trek. I like to call this my Shaggy Klingon story. We were running up and down in the great Magellan Arm. We were minding Klingon business, doing no one any harm. When we got a special order from Supreme Commander Jacques, there's a planet that's been taken and we want it back. So we powered up the engines and we put on all warp speed, and we found the little planet the commander thought we'd need. It was mostly rock and water and way off the beaten track. It wasn't worth the energy to take it back. But a colony of Earthers took possession of that rock. They had built themselves a trading post and filled it full of schlock. And their leader, Mud, declared that the place was there to sack, but they'd do a deal for us and they would take it back. But we Klingons aren't traders, and we Klingons do not deal, and we don't much care for Earthers, but we don't care how they feel. So we fired up the phases and commenced with our attack. That was our little planet, and we take it back. So the Earthers left the planet without firing a shot, and we settled by the ocean, which was really boiling hot. And the Opie plants were lichens, and they turned our stomachs flat. And we wondered if the Earthers just might take it back. So we talked with Earther Mud, but Earther Mud refused to trade, and he swore we'd ruin half his stock with all the mess we made. He insisted that we pay 1,000,000 credits for that shack, and maybe then he'd deign to take it back. Oh, Lord. It was blackmailed, but we paid it, and we took our Klingon leave, and we let him have the planet, and we didn't even grieve. But we've spotted a Ferengi ship, and we know what they have. Do they want a trading post? They can take it back. So, along came Star Wars. And yes, I took care of that one too. I have written a lot of Star Wars songs, yes. And I saw the last 3 movies. I cannot keep up with all of it. Believe me, I cannot keep up with all of it, with the movies and the books, which, by the way, have now gone completely haywire with 3 or 4 different timelines. But it seems to me that the movies have more questions than answers. These are some unanswered Star Wars questions. Where have all the Jedi gone? I think I'm going to have to take this down a bit. Where? Look. Try again. Take 2. Where have all the Jedi gone? In a galaxy, where have all the Jedi gone? Long time ago, where have all the Jedi gone? Luke abandoned everyone. When will they ever learn? How will they ever learn? Where has Luke Skywalker gone? In a galaxy, where has Luke Skywalker gone? Long time ago, where has Luke Skywalker gone? To an island all alone. How will they ever learn? Oh, how will they ever learn? Where has Princess Leia gone? In a galaxy, where has Princess Leia gone? Long time ago, where has Princess Leia gone? Leading rebels, everyone. How will they ever learn? How will they ever learn? Spoiler alert! And where has Han Solo gone? In a galaxy. And where has Han Solo gone? Long time ago. And where has Han Solo gone? She'll find his rebellious son. How will they ever learn? And how will they ever learn? What's become of Han's son Ben? In a galaxy, what's become of Han's son Ben? Long time ago, what What's become of Anson Ben? Spoiler alert! He turned into Kylo Ren. When will they ever learn? Oh, how will they ever learn? What's become of Leader Snoke in a galaxy? What's become of Leader Snoke long time ago? What's become of Leader Snoke? Chopped to pieces at one stroke. How will they ever learn? How will they ever learn? Where are Ray and Finn and Poe in a galaxy? Where are Ray and Finn and Poe long time ago? Where are Ray and Finn and Poe learning what they have to know? How will they ever learn? Oh, how will they ever learn? And here's the question we all want to answer. How will this great story end? In a galaxy, how will this great story end? Long time ago, how will this great story end? Children will begin again. How will they ever learn? Oh, how will they ever learn? So, pardon me. Okay. So the question now is, what am I doing now? Well, I've been doing stories based on history. This is one that is, I think, one that has to be told. We just celebrated the end of a great war. Let's remember why we cannot. This is based on history, based on a movie, and it's pretty true. And it has a chorus. I know there aren't too many of you out there, but you can sing along. And I think you'll figure out what the title is. Heroes come in many sizes. Some are great, some are small. Some are do mighty deeds in battle. Some don't seem to work at all. But the most unlikely hero is the one whose deeds consist of corrupting high officials with a factory's workers list. Lie die 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 lie die die lie die die lie die 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 die. Oscar Schindler came to Krakow with a very simple plan. He would buy into a factory that was making pots and pans. He would handle sales and contracts. Unpaid Jews would do the work, and he'd make himself a fortune and let Nazis look like jerks. Lie die 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 lie die die. And So Schindler bought a business that had once been owned by Jews. He got Yitzhak Stern to run it while he'd wine and dine and schmooze. And the word went out in Krakow, no one knows how rumors fly. Get a job in Schindler's factory, you won't be sent off to die. Lie, die, 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 lie, die, 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 lie, die, 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 die. To protect their Jewish workers, Stern and Schindler made a list. They were vital to war effort, or so Schindler would insist. Schindler charmed and bribed and flattered with his profits running low. He just shrugged, it's only money, easy come and easy go. Lie, die, die, lie, die, 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 lie, die, die, lie, die, die. Lie, die, 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 die. With the Russians heading toward them, when the war was at an end, Schindler knew that of his fortune he'd spent all he had to spend. So he told Stern and the workers, this is all that I can do. And he went to Argentina. He was broke and he was through. Lie, die, 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 lie, die, die, lie, die, die, lie, die, 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 die. Schindler went to Argentina, but he never had a life, and he failed 3 times in business, and he lost his fed-up wife. When he died, he was a pauper, and the stone upon his grave was provided by donations from the people he had saved. Lie, die, 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 lie, die, 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 lie, die, 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 die. There are those who say that heroes must be men of noble worth, that a hedonistic Nazi is the lowest scum on earth. But without him 7,000 in this world would not exist. They're the children's children's children of the ones on Schindler's List. Lie, die, 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 lie, die, die. Lie, die, die, lie, die, die, lie, die, 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 lie, die, die, lie, die, 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 lie, die, die, lie, die, die, lie, die, 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 lie, die, die. Okay. I do write songs about real things sometimes. And I just have, how much time do I have? I don't know. They're going to cut me off pretty soon. But also rather apropos, considering who we've just nominated, I think that it's time that we recognize the women in the space program, starting with the unsung heroines, working all those numbers, the hidden figures, to the very visible ones who are now up there on the space shuttle. And these are not major heroines, they are working women in space. We are pilots and commanders, medics, techs, and engineers. We wear flight suits, pants, and t-shirts. We do not wear brass brassieres. We're Americans and Russians, we have earned our rightful place, not anomalies or geishas, working women out in space. Valentina Tereshkova was the very first who tried. It took 20 years, but Sally finally took her famous ride. Shannon Lucid set the record, and there is no turning back, and made Jamison so competent. And by the way, did you notice she's black? From Uhura up to Janeway, Star Trek's women took the lead. And Ivanova gave Babylon instructions to proceed. Crazy Starbuck shot those Cylons out of every alien sky. And Haley was the only one could make that fire fly. And perhaps on some space station in a decade, maybe two, some brave woman will do something that no man could ever do. And she'll prove to be the savior of the whole dang human race by delivering a perfect bouncing baby out in space. We are pilots and commanders, medics, techs, and engineers. We wear flight suits, pants, and t-shirts. We do not wear brass for ears. We're Americans and Russians. We have earned our rightful place, not anomalies or geishas, working women out in space. I don't know if we have enough time.
You got about 12 minutes left.
I've got 12 minutes. Oh, good. In that case, I can do a commercial. Sort of. One of the things that I do besides film is I'm a writer. This is my latest book. It's called Lore and Disorder. And it's about a private that is a what you might call an independent eye. What you call it? An independent eye. And she is the person who finds things. She's a detective. It's a detective story. And one of the things that happens in this book is that she goes to a bar where there is a singer who sings a song. And it doesn't go over as well as he thought, and it comes to a very sticky end. But I then had to write a song. And as it turned out, I found a really good tune for it by Mary Crowell called The City of Doors. Well, this is about the city of Lore, which was originally landing operations, rest, and recreation. But, well, that's the story. And by the way, you can find the book as an ebook, or if you want to order it in paper, in the dealer's lounge. Do look at them. It's fun. My publisher is Zumaya, but there are a lot of other ones. You're going to like that. But this is it. Come in, come in, come into the city of Lore. Nothing like you've ever seen before. You won't leave the word famous when you came in. This is a city that's founded on trade. Will sell any product that's ever been made. But you can't leave till you've paid every debt. And some folks haven't finished yet. So come in, come in. Come into the city of Laura. It's full of dark alleys you don't want to explore. You won't leave the same as when you came in. If you've got a rival you want to have killed, just file for death with the Assassin's Guild. By the time you finish the final page, your victim's dead of pure old age. So come in, come in, come into the city of Laura. Everything's legalized, even the whores. You won't leave the same as when you came in. Now here's my character, an independent eye called Paula Dry. You pay her to listen, you pay her to watch. She'll find your husband, she'll find you a friend, but she don't know how the story ends. So come in, come in, come into the city of Laura. Nothing like you've ever seen before. You won't leave the same as when you came in. A peaceful city preparing for war. You won't leave the same as when you came in. Okay, how much time do I have left? Let's see.
About 6 minutes, if you want to fill it with something.
Okay, and that
You got kind of shortchanged on time. Go for it.
I know. Well, that's the way things happen. My computer refused to cooperate, let's just say. Okay, in that case, I will skip to my final song, which I wrote many, many, many years ago. Excuse me. At a time when we were starting to explore the inner planets robotically. You could say that I've come full circle because I started out with the cyber frontier, and most of our space exploration these days is done robotically. But we were able to actually see the places that had been written about, and we found out that we'd been wrong. Absolutely wrong. Everything wrong. It wasn't the same. But we kept reading the books because the stories were so gripping and wonderful. So, I call this fact and fiction. And you may recognize the tune. A silver disc hangs in the sky. We look and wonder what's on high. A place where fairy people fly. We wonder what they'll say. But now we just go there and down. We build a truck and drive around and plan to build a mining town and make the venture pay. We've seen the moon from both sides now. We know what's there, but still somehow it's science fiction we recall. We do not know the moon at all. Planet veiled in mystery, where Northwest Smith meets history, and Heinlein's creatures come to tea and wallow in the bay. But science says it's something else. A spaceship lands and quickly melts, and winds whip round and acid pelts through skies so dim and gray. Clouds feed us seen from both sides now. We know what's there, but still somehow it's science fiction we recall. We don't know Venus yet at all. Adventures happen in Barsoom. Canals are deep and mountains blue. and ancient beings meet their doom and stagnate in decay. But we've seen sky and rocks so red, and instruments we've sent have said, there's no canal, the planet's dead, no need for us to stay. We've looked at Mars from both sides now, we know what's there, but still somehow it's science fiction we recall. We really don't know Mars at all. We people spaced with wondrous things, the products of imaginings, the heroes, poets, gods, and kings with which we love to play. But science says it's cold and bare, there are no gods, no heroes there, but only dust and empty air, and that will fade away. We've looked at space from both sides now, we know what's there, but still somehow it's science fiction we recall. It's why we go to space after all. Thank you for listening, in spite of my rather wonky voice these days. If you want the lyrics, you can email me, Roberta Rogow @gmail. I do have copies of my old fanzines which have the lyrics. I will be glad to share the lyrics with anybody who wants them. If I can get through, I will be singing at various open filks, assuming that I can actually get in. Who knows? I think my time is up. Is my time up?
That would be pretty much correct.
Okay, I thank you for listening, all three of you who stuck with me, and it's been fun. Goodbye.